Hello everyone, this is day 2 of our little tour of Naples, and our bicycles have stretched their legs a little bit and turned into a car which has driven us all the way to Agerola in the heart of the Monti Rattari, the famous Milky Mountains above the Amalfi coast. And you might have guessed it, we're going to do the Path of the Gods, taking us from Agerola, namely the small village of Pomerano, all the way to Nocelle, from Nocelle to Montepertuso, from Montepertuso down 4,000 steps to Positano, quick tour of Positano, and then a bus will take us to Amalfi, and finally we'll get to have a swim, see Amalfi, and ride back to Agerola. So day 2 of our tour has taken us along the famous Amalfi coast. Drinking from the hidden tap as usual.
Then take a photograph.
This is a view of a beautiful town of Praiano. Praiano is a little bit quieter and more laid back than Positano and Amalfi, so I recommend it if you want to stay out of a hustle and bustle of shopping and sugar daddies and romantic couples. Here is on the left the convent of San Domenico. It's very tough getting there from the Path of the Gods, but you can also choose to walk up 1,000 steps from Praiano up to the convent, say your prayers, and then walk back down again. Praiano is well known for its church dedicated to Saint Generius, and the beach, you might be able to spot the red umbrellas down where the beach is. And this beach is very interesting because it's the beach where the sun sets the latest in the whole Amalfi coast. So you can enjoy the sun till 7:30 p.m, whereas elsewhere along the Amalfi coast, because of the mountains, you get shade coming up already at 6. This is one of the signature views from the Path of the Gods, the island of Galli, that was formerly owned by Nureyev, the classic ballet dancer who tried to found a successful dancing school there. To the right, in the distance, we have the island of Capri, which you can see is part of the coast really, with the very iconic Faraglioni rocks. Finally, on the left we have a view of Positano, and you can see how many boats there are in the sea. So it's a peak of season, very, very busy. Just below us we have one of many, many yachts, a testament of how the Amalfi coast is chosen by rich tourists. A major sport activity here along the Path of the Gods is mountain climbing, free climbing. So you can see, I hope you can see the grips created by climbers. Are you up to the challenge? One of our walking recommendations is stop only in the shade, never in the sun. Sir, you enjoy great fitness levels, but how old are you?
77 on July the 16th. I've got 2 replacement hips, obviously in my joints, and I also had arthroscopy on both knees about 10 years ago, but in spite of that I still play tennis, and I'm with my nephew here, Sean Altomora, and Zenon Rogerson from Bath.
So this is a great test, isn't it?
Very much a test, and Sean's introduced us to this great walk, the Path of the Gods, and I bought the t-shirt before I started, optimistically hoping that I'm going to complete it, but I don't think we're too far away. I think I will be successful, and soon we'll be in Positano, and from Positano we go to Amalfi, where we hope to have a swim.
So Basically, we're going to Positano because there are no women with us and we won't have to do any shopping. So this is a testament to ancient primitive civilizations residing here along the path of the gods. Or even contemporary age fools with time on their hands. However, certainly a testament to people with a sense of beauty. This part makes up for a nice little hill climb, natural of the path of the gods. Driving past Montepertuso and having a look at the famous hole in the mountain made by Madonna, the Holy Mary, in her bet against the devil. The devil couldn't do it. So we made it to Positano and we're just having a look at the shops here, including some art galleries for rich tourists. As Russell just pointed out earlier, Positano and Amalfi and Ravello used to be the haunt of contemporary artists and intellectuals such as Gaude Vidal and Andy Warhol. So there is a little bit of an art tradition going on here. Whereas the Italian contemporary artist of reference would be Michelangelo Pistoletto with Arte Povera. The best hotels in Positano is Palazzo Murat. This is one of the symbols of Positano called Pistrice, and it's halfway between a mermaid and a dog. The main thoroughfare of Positano is covered with bougainville, and they've got lots of local artisans making a living from shoppers. Finally on Positano beach, down from the path of the gods, and we hope we can make it to the sea before sunset. Quick look at one of the nicest and most elegant speedboats in Positano. This is a Riva, so a vintage design speedboat made in Italy. So for those who don't know, the sand is covered in pebbles here in Positano and Amalfi, and you really need flip-flops to walk along the beach. This is a proper view of Pistrice, the mermaid of Positano, on the belfry of Positano Church in low relief. Soul is at rest. After a long walk across the path of the gods and then down to Positano, after sea bathing, we're very thirsty, so what better than drinking the fresh water from the Valley of Ferriere in Amalfi, from this fountain, from a beautiful lady. As a truly religious Christian, Zen is going to walk up to the church on his knees to receive the grace and enlightenment. Good luck, Zen.
On your knees.
So you can tell by the double mullioned arches and the polychrome that architecture here in Amalfi was strongly influenced by Arabic culture. Many of the paintings are decorated in gold leaf, so the top of the church positively shines in the sunlight. Part of the beauty of Amalfi are its intricate and narrow streets. From one fountain to the other, the crib fountain never ceases to fascinate. This is the traditional rowing boat that Amalfi uses to compete in races against the other former marine republics, Pisa, Venice, Genova. Many times Amalfi wins. So this is called the Fountain Tour, Singing in the Rain.